Great horned owls. Have you ever heard a hoot as the sun goes down? This may be the cry of a great horned owl. She is looking for her dinner. Great horned owls have sharp eyes and ears. They see and hear small animals. Then they swoop down and grab their prey. Great horned owls eat mice, frogs, snakes, and small birds. They also eat insects. They can fly without making a sound. Great horned owls hoot to other owls in the forest. Their brown and black feathers make them hard to see in the daytime. You may see one flying at dawn or dusk. Be very quiet. Then you may hear owls calling out to each other through the trees. Story questions. Number 1 in this passage, the word swoop means fly. Swoop down means flying down to grab their prey. Number 2, which statement is false? We have the answer here is great horned owls don't see well. Why? Here you can see great horned owls have sharp eyes and ears. They see and hear small animals. So great horned owls see very well. Number 3. What colors are the great horned owl's feathers? Here, they're brown and black feathers. Make them hard to see in the daytime. So, the great horned owl's feathers are brown and black. Number 4, which animal does the great horned owl not eat? You can look at here. The great horned owls eat mice, frogs, snakes, and small birds. So frogs, snake, small bird. And the answer here is bear. Because bear is bigger than the owl. Now we move on to cats. Cats. Do you have a cat at home? If so, you know what amazing creatures they are. Cats learn about the weather from their whiskers. They can tell if it is hot or cold, wet or dry. Their whiskers also help them to find their way in the dark. Indoor cats like to play with balls. They also love to play with string. You can toss a catnip mouse and train your cat to bring it back to you. One of the best things about cats is their fur. They keep themselves very clean. They are soft and warm. Most cats like to be brushed and petted. They also like to sit on your lap. Many cats do not have a home. They are cold and hungry. You can adopt one from your local shelter. Then you will have an amazing creature of your own. Story questions. Number 1, cats learn about the weather from their whisker. Whiskers. Cat learn about the weather from their whiskers here. Number 2, you can train your cat to bring back a catnip mouse. Here, you can toss a catnip mouse and train your cat to bring it back to you. It means catnip mouse. So you can toss a catnip mouse and train your cat to bring it back to you. So you can train your cat to bring back a catnip mouse. What is a catnip mouse? That is a toy mouse. We can move it with a special thing. You can turn it, right? I don't know how to explain this one. But this toy mouse can move when you want it to move. Number 3, how do you think a cat cleans its fur? How do you think a cat cleans its fur? By licking itself. That's right. Keep themselves very clean, licking itself, like these cats are doing. Number 4, in this story, the word shelter means. Here, the word shelter. That means a place that holds stray cats. What is what are stray cats? Cats are homeless, do not have home. So we call stray cats. Right? They live and sleep on the street. For example, teepee. What is a teepee? It's like a tent. Teepee, like a tent. Yeah. Just like this. Now we move on to the crow. The crow. You can find crows almost any place. These birds are very smart. They can even talk. Crows can live in forests. They can live near houses. They can even live in big cities. They eat bugs, berries, fruit, and scraps of food. Crows have large brains. They hide bits of food and save them for later. They can learn how to crack nuts. They even make tools out of twigs. Crows talk to each other. They caw and squeak. They can learn human language too. Some crows can learn to ring a bell when asked. Others can laugh on command. Crows are interesting birds. Now we move on to the questions. Number 1, why do you think crows can live almost any place? Here, you can find crows almost any place because they can eat many different types of food like bugs, berries, fruit, crabs of food. Because we can find all these types of food in a big city or near houses or in forests, right? So the answer here is B. Number 2, which statement is true? A. Crows can learn to drive a car. No. Number B. Crows can live on the moon. Not mentioned. C. Crows can make their own tools. What are their own tools? Here. They even make tools out of twigs. So the answer here is C. Number 3. In this story, the words on command mean. Here, on command mean when asked to do so. For example, I asked the crow to laugh. So the crow will laugh. That means the crow does what I said it does. Number 4. Why would a crow need to make a tool? Here. They make a tool to get bugs out of the cracks in trees. Where do you find it? To get bugs out of the cracks in trees. Here. D. Because they even make tools out of twigs. Twigs is like small branches of a tree, like this. Here is a tree, and we have some branches, small branches are twigs.